Hello everyone, welcome back. I just came back from a hike and I'm thinking I probably should have filmed this before the hike because right now I look like something the cat dragged in, or in this case something the dog just dragged in. But anyway, so yeah, it's looking forward to the fall. Lots of bugs out there, a lot of heat and humidity. So anyway, today I have a bit of a haul here. I got some DW candles at Homesense. They had quite a few new DW candles. They had some Yankee ones there, and they were in these, I don't know, they didn't look like the 20-ounce jars or 21-ounce jars. They're more like 15, but they were selling them for 20. It's like, no, I'm not getting any Yankees. But they did have quite a few new scents in the DW candles. And I also did purchase some bargain books at Rexall Pharmacy here in Canada, and then I did get some. Frank dragged me out to Costco on a Sunday because he was out of his coffee, and when Frank's out of his coffee, he's miserable. So we had to go to Costco on a Sunday, which is so anyway, I always accidentally forget my wallet when I go to Costco, and I grabbed a bunch of books. And then I got some makeup at Winners or Marshalls or what have you. Okay, so we will start with the candles. So I saw this candle last year, DW candle, and I didn't get it, and I kind of kicked myself for not getting it. Went back and it was gone. But it popped up again this year, and this is the DW candle in Cherry Pie. And this one is 9.3 ounces exactly. So yeah, this one, I do like my cherry scents. This smells like cherry strudel. I get the cherry, and I get the, it's almost like a pastry cherry strudel scent that I'm picking up. So I hope this throws good. It's got the one wick. But oh, on cold it really smells yummy. And this is a new one also. I thought I'd try. I think this is 15 point something ounces. And this is actually in Cigar Lounge. So yeah, this one really smells good. I really love the cherry tobacco scent from Yankee. What's it called now? Mountain Lodge? Not Mountain Lodge. Autumn Lodge. That one, I love that scent, and I actually still have a couple candles left of that. And I got a writing jar in the Yankees Santa, which is a dupe of the cherry tobacco scent also. I really do like that scent. Now this one I've purchased previously. It's the DW warm tobacco pipe. So the difference is this warm tobacco pipe is a woodsy, smoky scent. You get a little bit of that that tobacco kind of scent, but there's definitely a mixture of that woodsy, smoky scent. So yeah, I really always enjoyed that one. So this one, the Cigar Lounge, this one's different. This smells like the actual greenery, like the tobacco leaf itself. And there's a sweetness added to it. I'm not sure what the sweetness is, but it just gives a little different dimension to that tobacco type of smell. Oh, I really like this one. There's just that really nice sweetness that just blends so nicely with the leafy greenery scent. I really love that smell. So I'm hoping, yeah, this is the 2-wick. I'm really hoping these will throw well because I really do like them on cold. Okay, I gotta rehydrate here. So anyway, okay. So I'll start with the books from Rexall Pharmacy. They do have these bargain books. Not all the Rexalls have it, but I know this one sells them quite regularly. And they're all, you know, decent sized paperbacks for $5.99. And the first one I did purchase was this one by Susan Kersley. Now I know I have read a couple of her books before, and I really did enjoy them. I just can't remember offhand what the names were. And this is called Bellwether. Spellbinding, So, at a time of divided loyalties and family strife, forbidden love blooms between a captured French-Canadian lieutenant and the daughter of the house where he is an unwilling and unwelcome guest. Local legend has it that their story ended tragically, but centuries later, the clues they left behind slowly unveil another fate entirely. So if I remember correctly, her stories take place in the present, and they kind of jump back and forth from the past to the present. And I like that type of style of novel. You know, you kind of dig up a story, and then you find out about the person in the past, and you jump backwards in time to find out a little bit more about them. So I do like those type of stories. I love the cover. That's just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I have enjoyed her books. This is by Robert Gulrick, The Dying of the Light. It begins with the house and ends in ashes. Let me see. This takes place just after World War I. The daughter of Virginia Gentry, she finds out that her family has no way to sustain their estate. And so without a wealthy husband, she will lose the mansion that has served as the fabric of holding her family together. So she ends up marrying someone just for convenience and basically his money. And then she ends up falling in love with someone else. And so yeah, anyway, I do like history books. And, oh, what do I do with, oh, there it is. This one is by Jane Corey, and this is called Blood Sisters. They had a bond that should never have been broken. And this one, 3 little girls set off to school one sunny morning. Within an hour, one of them is dead. So the 2 girls end up growing up, and the one can't speak. She has no memory of what happened, and the other is an art teacher, becomes an art teacher, and then she starts getting these alarming notes, and then she figures out who maybe had killed her sister and that. So so those are the ones from Rexall Pharmacy. Okay, so in Costco, I did get this Stephen King novel, and it's called If It Bleeds. And I believe these are 4 short stories in here, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I read in here. 4 short stories, but yeah, I do like Stephen King novels. The movies are okay. I don't know, I just prefer reading a book over the movie. Except Lord of the Rings. That's the one that I really enjoyed the movies as well as the books. But yeah, mostly I just enjoy novels better because you find out more about what the characters are going through and thinking and that sort of thing. So this one is called Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. That's what that looks like. Hollow's Edge used to be a quiet place, a private and idyllic neighborhood where neighbors dropped in on neighbors, celebrate graduations, holidays together, etc. And then a couple do get murdered. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of like a murder mystery, but there's a lot more to it by the sounds of it. This is by Lisa Jackson, The Third Grave. And this one is The Old Beaumont Mansion is a rotting shell of its once grand self, especially after a disastrous hurricane sweeps through Georgia. The storm dislodges shutters and shingles, and it leads to a grisly find in the cellar. There's 3 graves, but only 2 skeletons. So that looks interesting. Anything that has a little bit of history to it, too, I just love history. This is The Woman in the Window. It says it's now a major motion picture by A.J. Finn. And it kind of reminds me of that Alfred Hitchcock movie with Jimmy Stewart. He's in a wheelchair and he sees what he thinks is a murder. I can't quite remember the name of the movie. But anyway, so Anna Fox lives alone, a recluse in her New York City home, unable to venture outside. The Russells move into the house across the way, and then she sees something that she shouldn't have. Alrighty, and then this is called This Is How I Lied by Heather Gudenkoff. And 25 years ago, the body of a 16-year-old was found in the caves near her home in small town Iowa, discovered by her best friend Maggie and her sister Nola. There are a handful of suspects, but without sufficient evidence, the case ultimately went cold. Maggie decides to, she becomes a detective and decides to reopen the case and try to solve the case. And this is called The Nanny. Dark, twisty, and full of characters you'll love to hate. And on a hot summer night, Hannah, the Holtz family nanny, left Lake Hall without a trace. When the 7-year-old who's left behind grows up, she tries to find out what happened to the nanny. And so those are the books from Costco, and right now this is from Giant Tiger. They also sell some bargain books, and I've found some really, really good books there. And this one's called As Bright as Heaven, and this actually takes place in 1918, so the First World War is still going on. And then guess what? Mr. Influenza A from the 1918 pandemic decides to start up during the war. And of course it's spread quite easily because of the war and the soldiers moving back and forth from their countries. It involves this particular family who are tobacco farmers, and then they move into the city to take over the husband's uncle's job as an undertaker. And yeah, it's actually, I mean, not too far into it, but I'm really, really enjoying it. And of course this was written in 1918 before the COVID-19, yeah, just what the family goes through. Everyone in the city is perishing, and the family members are sent off to the war. It's just, you know, just a everyday family and how they coped with the pandemic and the war and everything like that. So that one I'm really enjoying. Okay, just quickly, the makeup in, I think it was Marshall's or Winners or both. They did have some of these BH Cosmetics eye palettes, and BH Cosmetics makes excellent eye palettes. Their quality is very good. These ones are from their kind of travel collection. I think they're $16 to $18 US on their website, and I was able to get them for $8.99 Canadian in Marshalls and Winners. So that's the way to go if you can find BH Cosmetics in the discount store. So this one is Smitten in Switzerland. So I've had my eye on this for a while. They always have a sale, BH Cosmetics online, but they never have the palettes on sale that I want. So I'm happy to be able to find these two that I've really had my eye on. So these are the colors here, and the mattes are very, very good, as you can see. And then, and these are some of the shimmers. So BH Cosmetics just makes such good eye palettes. So those are the some of the mattes and shimmers. So that's Smitten in Switzerland. I'd love to go to Switzerland. Oh man, one of these days. And this one is Summer in Saint Tropez. And this one comes with a mirror, and I just love these colors. There's so many different eye looks. This would be good for traveling because you get so many eye looks in just one palette. And again, the quality is just amazing. So those are some of the mattes, and then do some of these shimmer shades. Ooh, ran out of arm. And those are some of the shimmers. So, yeah, I really like these BH Cosmetics. And the Cara palettes, too. If you find Cara palettes in Marshalls or Winners, they are so good. And then this is a BH Cosmetics. I've been eyeing this online also. This is Vanilla Strawberry Truffle, and it's 4 blushes. So you get a couple of cool pinks, more of a dusty rose, and then should have gone to the other peachy kind. So I haven't tried their blushes before, but this was just $5.99, and you get 4 blushes. And then this is by Laura Mercier. So I haven't tried any of their highlighters. They just didn't show up in our Marshalls and Winners, but I did see this trio, and this is what the box looks like. And this was $20, and you get 3 highlighters. Usually Laura Mercier, I think they're even just one highlighter is like 50 bucks Canadian. So I got 3 highlighters for 20 bucks. This is the Paint with Light Radiant Face Illuminator Trio. And it was probably like a holiday edition. It's a really pretty packaging. So you get 3 different highlighters. You get a champagne, a pink, and a peachy one. Well, this is going to be totally awkward. Oh God, that was the worst swatch in the world. But anyway, there's a peachy, pink, and then kind of the champagne color. So I've always wanted to try her highlighters. And then last is the Becca Concealer. This is the Ultimate Coverage Long Wear Concealer, and that's what the package looks like for $9.99. Usually it's like $25 on Sephora Canada. And I got the color Chai, which sounds like it'd be too dark, but it's a very good color. So I have actually tried this for the past couple of days, and it does not crease at all. It covers very well. Very moisturizing, very, very good concealer. So they are going out of business, so if you can find their concealers in the stores, for mature, wrinkly little eyes like mine, I really, really like this one. All right, that's it, guys. Yeah, 3 of my favorite things: books, candles, and makeup. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope everyone's doing well. Take care, be kind, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.